Hello. Let's
Hello, hello.
maybe test the chat. Oh, good.
All good.
All right. Okay, so I guess sound is good. We are back with another Open Source Thursdays. Well, Thursday. If you are new here, I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Thiago.
And we are the hexdevs team. We started Open Source Thursdays project because as two Rails developers, we've always wanted to learn more about contributing to Rails. And we started this project about 2 months ago. The goal of the project is to show the real life of working on a new and large code base, lots of Googling, stumbling around, debugging, making lots of mistakes, asking for help, reading docs, and learning in real time. We don't prepare for these sessions that much because the idea that we want to give, well, we want to show the reality, right? We don't know, and this is what we do most of the time as real developers. Yeah, so would you say that?
Yeah, so just showing reality. People think that being a developer means you know how to do everything. It's just not true. You always have to Google things, try to understand stuff, review code. So, yeah, that's how it works. And so let us know where you're talking from. If you're on the chat, just say hi. And if you ever contributed to open source before, let us know as well. So we are all here together to learn and contribute to the community. So that's our main goal. We want to create the next generation of Ruby experts.
Yeah, by becoming an expert in the first place, because we are definitely not that yet, but we will figure it out together. All right, so for today, we thought we have a mini agenda because we are waiting on the feedback that we got from the PR that we opened. We are currently, maybe let me share my screen. I don't think I am. So, okay. We have been working on this issue for a while, and we explained why we chose it. Basically, because it had reproduction steps, and we decided to give it a try, right? Since then, we have been learning a lot about active storage, but it's really we haven't gotten that far yet, as much as it seems. But at least to me, I'm understanding a lot more about active storage, how Rails itself is managed, how contributions are made, and something that has been really nice is that even though we don't know, we started this not knowing anything, the community is helping us a lot. They are giving us feedback and giving, oh yeah, maybe you should also think on this scenario. And we got I think it's Zachary, he gave us a feedback last time about another approach to the issue that we are solving. So as you can see here, we are still waiting on Andrew, because I think he might seem the person that decides active storage.
Maybe he implemented a big chunk of it, but Yeah, it's just a kind of a group effort. And where are my notes?
They are in Notion.
Yes. So just to recap, last session we went over the feedback and tried to understand what people were talking about. And then Zach gave this really interesting suggestion. So this was one thing. The suggestion is a different way to implement the fix and would make it much simpler, I guess. So you can see there he's saying instead of draw routes receiving only true or false, it could also receive a symbol like disk only, and then we would only generate routes and helpers for this
Draw
service,
routes,
but the person would have to specify that, which is kind of cool. And then it would make everything simpler because we could just handle the routing and the helpers. So it changed the implementation a lot. And then we're still waiting for the discussion to see what other people think, because then we would have to create something very different than what we've done. And besides that, we also got some feedback about our code, so our pull request, and it was related to mirror services. So maybe let me show.
It's in the PR, I guess.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so the feedback was about mirror service. So we discovered that Active Storage has this type called mirror service, that it's another type of service where you can keep multiple other services in sync, and so it will replicate files from a primary to a list of mirrors, and one of them can be a disk service as well. So think about it, you have a main service and a bunch of mirrors, and any of them could be a disk service, so we have to handle that case. And then a mirror service is used for that, for keeping things in sync, but usually the primary use of that is when you're moving things around. So when you want to, let's say you have an S3 bucket and then you want to move files to another bucket,
or even to another
provider, cloud provider, like let's say GCP or something. And so it's a really neat way to keep the files in sync, because this service will handle all the updates, all the creations, all the deletes. So we have everything in both places, and eventually when everything looks good and you have the files on both places, you can just disable the previous service and then just deploy some new code that changes that. But it's mainly used for migrations of files, right? At least from the docs. That's what they say on the docs.
Yeah. There is one thing about that I'm not sure, because if we are going with the suggestion that Zachary gave, which is a much simpler solution, should we still work on this now? I'm not saying that we shouldn't look at it, because that's interesting, but right now I'm not sure what we should do, because the decision on which approach is going to be taken is not yet discussed. It's not yet clear. Maybe we can potentially ask on the forum, like I don't know, or we can start looking, or maybe we can start looking at both. But I don't know, like
I would say we could implement the change because then we could just merge it maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Or and then we wait for the discussion
Yeah.
because someone just commented a couple of hours ago
Yeah.
asking us to implement the solution that we thought about, the way we want
Mm-hmm.
to handle the mirror service. So that could be a good thing. And then something that we wanted to do for today is figure out a better way to debug,
Yeah.
because then it would make it very easy
Yeah,
to
to
implement
implement
that
that.
change.
Yeah, that seems like a good start for today. A
Yeah.
good use of our hour. We hosted a watch party where we watched together a tech talk, and we learned a lot about Pry, and we even created a checklist. Oh, sorry, cheat sheet. And we during the past sessions we noticed that we really need to improve our debugging tooling. So maybe we can yeah, I think that's a good start for today, a good use for today. Get better with our debugging skills, and then we leave this PR in a better state. We address everything that was asked in the pull request. Worst case scenario, they decide to go with the other solution. But we are here to learn either way. And yeah. So maybe I can just Guillermo. Yes, we are working on it. Maybe I should ask, do you have any thoughts on the discussion in the issue? I don't know.
I don't think he's involved.
Yeah, I see.
You have to wait, I guess.
Okay. So let's work on that one, and then I thought of replying to Zachary. Can you elaborate on how this is a breaking change?
This is something that we talked last week. We thought maybe this is a breaking change, but it's not really, because it would still handle everything. So yeah, it's not really a breaking change.
Okay. So
maybe let's do this later. Let's
Okay.
get started on the implementation, and then we can
Okay.
answer here later.
all right, so I think we need to update the branch. I should have done this before.
No worries.
I want to do it live. I forgot to do that because it's a pain. Last time that I needed to...
Maybe let's just create another branch and implement the solution, and then we merge with that branch to see how it goes.
Okay, but I still need to update sync fork with upstream. I never remember the the commands. Okay. Right. Git checkout main. Oh yeah, I always forgot that they have this cool. You know what? I would just use that because that's actually pretty cool. Okay, so let's fetch it. Fetch and merge. Thanks anyone that has done that in GitHub. And then I just need to git fetch. Maybe I need to. No, I think it's git full. Ah, okay.
Are you on
Yeah, okay.
main?
Yeah.
Git
Okay.
pull.
We are updated. So you want to create like a test one just to explore?
Yeah. Are you on main?
Yes.
So create another branch and then we merge. I think it's a better. It's a new kind of mirror.
Okay. Well, we won't
Because
push
we can
that.
try it out without having to run the CI.
Yeah. For sure. Okay, I think so. Let's go look at the thing here. So I would actually like to see the tests for the disk service just to understand a little bit how they check if this service is a mirror or not.
The disk service or the mirror service?
A disk service that is a mirror service, potentially. I don't know.
We'll have to create the test for that. I don't think they have it. So
How
we could do
so?
that.
We are not implementing the mirror service. It's already implemented.
So what I mean is that they do have tests for mirror service,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think they have a test where the mirror service has a disk service inside, unless it's... Yeah, I didn't see any of that, but I might be wrong.
Well, this is a
Okay,
disk service.
that's cool.
Okay.
So if they are all disk services, we could see if we could create a test for that little feature. So maybe if you call that
Exactly.
method there,
Okay.
what is the name again?
The disk service enabled?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. So we will have to get the changes from that branch.
You created a branch off of main, so you have the changes. The changes are there because you branched off of main, right?
Yeah, but the changes are in our branch, in the other branch.
Oh, it's in another branch? Yeah, I meant to create from that branch. Sorry, I thought it was the same thing.
Well, no, it's because I kind of wanted the updated Rails code because
Yeah.
there's been some. That's why we have these conflict here because there's been some changes.
Well, you still need to update that branch then, right?
So that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. Like I don't know if we wanted to do that live because last time it was.
No, I thought that we were doing this on main, but if it's on a branch, we will have to update it anyway.
But you know what? This is just change log.
Yeah, so we can fix that conflict and then update the branch and it should just work,
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. So that it would be hours on top, right?
Yeah.
Remove deprecated. Okay. Okay. It's not that big deal, I guess, because it's just the change log.
That's good.
Then we fix the. All right. So I don't remember the other ones. Render disk service. Render disk service. Oh damn! It's going to run all the tests. I forgot about that. Anyway, that's done. Let's Okay. Okay.
So when you fix the conflict on GitHub, does it create a commit? Is that it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it creates a new commit. Okay, so mirror. So now we are creating one.
Where is the commit? The login one?
Yeah, it's here.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's like a merge thing.
Yeah, that reminds me. Mirror.
So you updated, but you still have to update that branch, right? Or no? So
Oh, with the main.
yeah, you still have to update. You have to do git merge master, git rebase master, whatever.
Yeah, I don't want to merge.
Main, not master. Sorry. And then yeah, change log. So you have to fix that, but it's not too bad. Yeah, let's move our stuff to the top, I guess.
Coming. Okay.
Git rebase continue.
I think so. Okay, yeah, we'll fix this later.
So let's see git status.
That's it, huh?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you did the rebase on the branch. Then you have to push force.
Wait a second, where am I? I'm in the
Yeah, you're
render
on the
disk
right
service.
place, yeah.
Okay. Oh, but I will run the tests again.
Yes.
I hope.
You can put CI skip
Hmm.
on the PR description, right?
Is
On the name, on the title. If you put CI skip, I think it skips the tests.
yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, CI skip or something. It's C under brackets.
Ah, okay. It's in this. Okay, so let's try that because
Yeah, it's on the name.
because we
so-
are just.
And then we can just have to remember to change it back when
Yeah.
we're finished. Yeah,
Okay.
cool. So then push force, I guess. Yeah, dash.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then if you go back, you should have our changes and no conflicts anymore.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. All right, we are updated.
So I guess I guess you can just work on that branch. I don't think it matters that much.
Mhm.
Because it's probably just another commit we're going to do.
Yeah.
You
Makes
can always
sense.
amend, so it's fine.
All right. So the question here is, do we want to follow the cheat sheet first because it will help with debugging this, understanding more?
Something I would love to do is run the test you were showing. So it's a mirror service that has a disk service.
Yeah.
We can run that and put a debugger
Mhm.
and see and look at the service, the blob service, and look at the mirror,
Yeah.
call that method. Yeah, that would make things easier, I guess. Or we
Okay.
can write a test, but maybe let's debug first.
Mhm. Something else. Uploading to all services. Okay, so we need to run this.
Just run that. If you don't have that yet,
Oh yeah, I think I do.
Just run pry.
Okay,
See what
let's
happens.
see what happens then. Yeah.
I mean, run pry on the console.
Oh no, I know I have pry.
Yeah, if you do help alias.
Didn't work.
Help alias.
Oh, sorry.
Now we have
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, that's fine. I think you have to install awesome print maybe.
Yeah, it didn't work here.
Just
But
follow the gem install thing. Yeah, gem install awesome print.
gem some print. All right, let's see.
No. So this backtrace thing, I couldn't figure it out, but I think it's another gem that is missing. But I think it's not a big deal. You don't.
How do you get out of pry again? Just get out.
You can do exit or.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm using this, but this is when you are in the thing. But anyway. Okay, so it looks like pry is working, which is a huge.
Yeah,
advance.
let's put a binding there and see what happens.
So we have been downloading from primary service.
You can
Which
put on
one?
any of them.
Yeah, just mirroring where it does.
Probably just add another test there.
And I need to get our test commands cheat sheet. Where is it? Yeah, so believe it or not, it took us.
It's not that test, right?
I
It's
know
a
it is
different one.
not, but
Okay,
I just
sorry.
want to. This is what we need to test to change. Actually, we need to get into the active storage, and then I think we can run all the tests because it's a small.
Yeah.
It's a small.
Mirror service.
Yeah.
Test.
It's not. Okay. Maybe the relative test with F.
Storage.
Is it? Okay, we don't have this. So let's see. Oh,
Install.
as always. Let's hope it runs again. Yeah, something that we learned pretty quickly is that if you want to contribute to Rails, not faster but better is to learn have a better debugging tools because it is painful trying to understand where things are. So it didn't work. Why not? Did I did not pry? If I do the pry here, but it shouldn't require that, right?
Maybe we have to add the gem to the gem file as well. And pry is written wrong.
Is it?
It's pry. Oh, okay, no, sorry. Maybe if you add the gem file as well. Maybe that's why. I know there's a way to run a Ruby file from pry, but maybe just add it there. It should fix it.
So we have here test. Okay, so
just put it on everything. We
this one,
we
right?
don't need to commit that. Yeah.
Okay.
Just put everything.
We'll do that.
Just keep it simple. And then, yeah, maybe you need to dev as
How
well.
do I do? Is it Control D?
You select things and then you do Control slash. Yeah, but you can also select the lines and do Control slash.
Oh, okay. I'll learn this later. Just Bellowstone. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, because you can always remove those gems. It's not a big deal.
Let's work. Yes.
Nice.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So we can. Let's see what. Oh.
Press escape. Escape.
No, I wanted to use the commands.
I think you need to hit escape.
Oh really?
No?
No. Oh, what happened?
Try colon.
Huh. Interesting. What happened here? It didn't allow me to. Whoa! It removed all of my commands. Did you see that?
That's funny.
What just happened here? Well, that's interesting. Test.
Mirrors.
Where is this?
Test service. Mirror service.
I wanted to see the path. Why is not?
It's test service.
Test.
Mirror
Okay.
service.
Yes, okay. Service mirror service test. So it should. Maybe I typed something.
Hit Q. Q. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's that's what I wanted. I don't think I had to do that. Okay, so I really wanted to see like the self. Right, I found that really interesting. Okay, that's really a lot, but
Yeah, maybe we can show pride to people.
oops, sorry.
Let's look at the little commands we have. So one really cool one is where am I?
Yeah, so maybe we can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's W. So
Mm-hmm.
just hit W and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see where you are in the code, right? And then you hit Q. And then let's go back. So one cool thing is the list, the ls-m. So you can list the methods. Let's try that, ls-m. It's kind of buggy, maybe something on your terminal, but see that you can see all the methods. I think there's a way to filter them as well, which is pretty cool. So for example, what you could try is try cd and the module name mirror service. So for example, cd I think it's active storage colon mirror.
Oh,
Yeah, mirror service. Let's try that.
It CD. I don't remember that one. Ah, okay, the module changes
Yeah.
context to module or class.
So let's see let me see the mirror service again. This is active storage service, mirror service, maybe service. Yeah. Now do ls-m. So see the methods that it has, and what if you do just ls? Which is pretty cool, right?
Download exist.
I wonder if we can find the method we created. Where does that live again?
I think it's in the service.
So if you go back, you can do cd yes, nice. So let's look at the thing you were working on before, What is it called?
Is disk service enabled?
Yeah. Oh, so it's on active storage? Yeah, so let's try
Okay, sorry.
CD active storage.
I think it's just one more, isn't it?
But this is on the test.
Okay. So,
Active
CD active storage. Okay.
Yeah, ls
Oh,
q.
oh,
Yeah.
maybe methods.
Yeah, ls dot dash m. I
Whoa,
think.
that
See, our
yeah,
method is here.
it's here.
Yeah.
That's interesting because now it shows all the methods that it's getting from.
The whole module.
Yeah.
But I think there's a way to filter, but I don't remember. Some.
Oh, let's show the method implementation like
Yeah,
this.
so dollar
Yeah.
and
So for example, when you are debugging something and you don't want to go back to your code.
it's missing the
Wait.
question mark.
This allows what? Do you want to
No,
install?
no.
No, bro. Aha, yeah.
See?
So you can see the method definition
Mhm.
all in here, and I wonder if we can do a self here.
I think we call it on the service variable because remember we have a variable on the test, so we should go back to the test.
Let's go back.
I guess you can do cd dot maybe. Yes. So
okay.
then just hit W. Yeah. So I guess we want to look at the service, right? So let's do AP. Is that AP or PP to print?
I think it's PP.
And then service. Yeah. See, it's much
Oh man,
better.
this is much better now. We were just
Yeah.
trying to add puts, and it's only so much you can do with that. Okay, so we have. How do we? So this is are the mirrors. Okay, so this is the primary, which is the disk service,
Yeah.
and then it has the name. Okay, URL help us. This is actually what we have been working on, right? Okay, and so it has a hash. A list
Array,
of mirrors services.
So we could try the suggestion. So you could try service dot primary is a disk service. Remember, that was our suggestion, right?
Yeah.
Dot is a disk service.
Do I need to? I need to do all of this, right?
Probably. Maybe you don't need active store, but yeah, just try everything. Yeah. So that probably works. So we could even write a test for that, but yeah, because then if we go back to the code, the method, we would have to identify if it's a mirror service, you do something different, but if it's a normal service, you just do that. It's kind of crappy, I think. But
let me call.
this could be the initial idea, and then we can make it better later.
Yeah.
Let's try with something simple now.
Yeah, nothing is set in stone. So we need to check if the service. So first we need to check if it is a mirror. I guess Okay, so the service might be just what do you say when it's not a mirror? A normal service? I guess.
So you probably keep that, or you could do a case statement, or say if the service case something else.
Because what we want to know is, maybe let's say it in English. Like I like that. It helps me. So what I want to know is this service is just a service. It can be just a service, or it can be a mirror service.
Yes.
If it is a mirror service, it also needs to check if any of its items of its mirrors list is also a disk service. Yes.
So I see a easy way to do it, which is you grab the service, put it on a variable, right? And then if it's a mirror service, you also add all the services in a list. So start with a list, put the service in the list, and then if it's you look at the service, put it on the list. If it's a disk service, you stop.
Return.
If it's a mirror service, you look at all the nested things.
Yeah.
If any of them is a disk service, then it's true. If not, it's false. Something like that.
So do you want to start with the test?
Yeah, we can write a test, but I will write the test on the other place because we want to be able to call that method, right? So it needs to be on royalties.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, because we're not testing this, right? We're testing that the routes exist.
You can do the service mirrors. Yeah. Okay, so let's.
Now this is probably not the best way to do it, but it's a start, and then we can make it better because we'll be looking inside the mirror service, which is not super nice, but anyway, because maybe the mirror service could have a method that tells us has disk service or something, but we can start there. I think it's a good way to start.
Service. Okay, so we need to go to royalties. Let me remember where it is. Test application.
Configuration test.
Configuration.
Test application, configuration test. Is that it?
Oh, this one. Okay, never mind. Okay. So this is, let me draw routes, the name of the, okay.
Yeah, so it's a little tricky though. We will have to define the mirror service as well. But maybe we could change that development file to have a mirror service defined and use the mirror service here so we see what happens.
There's something that Zachary said here. What is the purpose of turning turning off those routes, but still want the URL helpers. You cannot have one without the other. So it seems to me that even if we go with this approach, it's not fully implemented. It's not fully done because we are just turning off the routes. But will they work? Will the URL helpers work if they are off? Well, we tested that,
would be
right?
on the routes, not. Yeah, I don't know. Because this is just the routes, right? The routes for this service get generated, and the helper. So maybe I'm not sure if he understood what was going on.
Oh yeah, because then he said that he went to the no, that's true, that he went to the issue. So maybe let's go back to the issue. All right. Okay. So my bad. But it's good that we confirmed that. Okay, so you want to look at the development file?
So I would create another test. Let's create another test. Just copy that. And we would like to use the mirror service and draw routes false, right? But to do that, maybe let's just change to something else. Whip, just put whip there, we can figure it out later.
Yeah, but we want to maybe we can just say like
mirror testing, mirror service
with draw routes.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, yeah.
So what we want to do is run the app. The app must load a mirror service, and the mirror service
needs to have a
disk service on the mirror or whatever, on the primary, doesn't matter. But to do that, I think the easiest way is to define a mirror service on that fake app that they're using, and then just say on the service you just use that mirror service that we define. So we have to take a look at the environment for that. It's kind of a mocking app that they use.
Where is that again? Is in the active store?
I think it's on test somewhere.
Yeah, but
in royalties.
So config.
Yeah, I don't remember, but or maybe it's on active storage. It is somewhere. Yeah, dummy. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dummy.
Okay.
Dummy app or something. Let's look at the. Can you show me the folder? Because maybe it's not.
This?
Yeah, just show the list of files. Yeah. So let's see. Config. Let's look at. Do they have a storage? Yeah. So see, they only have local. We could also add another named service.
Yeah.
That is a mirror service that has the things inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we could probably just copy from the documentation.
Oops. So Rails active storage mirror service. Let's see. Not this one. Take this one.
Because then it will be nice because we were able to run the test with the mirror service.
Yeah.
It's probably going to fail, and then we change the code and.
So you can keep multiple services in sync by defining a mirror service. So in that case, although all secondary, so we can have, okay, so we have the local, and then we would have
You create another one.
this one, and we say like,
So, for example, the primary could be
The local?
yeah.
yeah.
And then create another fake one just to have, just call it mirror. And we create another one that is called mirror, but it's the same thing, I guess. Just call this one mirror.
Mirror.
But
I don't like putting. Can I put something more realistic? Because I always get confused. Like let's say Pacific Coast. So I don't know.
yeah, just grab something from the docs. Just
Well,
something
okay, maybe
similar.
we can.
But it is a mirror service, so I think it's fine to call it mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of Pacific Coast, I will call it mirror because it is a mirror service.
Okay.
And then you don't need two, you can just have one of that. And then here
Primary.
S3 West Coast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So service is mirror, the primary is local, the mirror is S3. Yeah, that should be good. And then save that, and then we go back to the test.
Configuration time. Okay. Okay, this one gets that file, right? So we don't need to change it here.
It. So you go there on the test, and then on the service you point it to the mirror.
On the service, you
Here,
point it to the
line
mirror.
39.7. And then this test will probably fail because it's not gonna do what we want. Because let's look at the code.
Yeah.
Show the code so people understand. So we didn't change. We just added comments here, but it's gonna call this method. The test is gonna call this method, and then the service will be a mirror service. And so this will return false, but we don't want that. We want it to look inside the mirror service and see if there's a disk service there somewhere. So let's run that test.
All right.
TDD.
So do you want to put a binding right there? Or
No, just run it.
Okay.
Because it's not gonna work, remember?
Yeah. So
It's not gonna work there.
This method now, this test now is mirror. What mirror service?
I guess they don't have that test, right? No.
We just added.
No, I mean they have no tests that use the mirror service.
Oh,
varieties.
I
So
see.
this is a new thing, which is cool.
It is so much better to be able to debug things. Happy wings.
So let's see.
Missing configuration. Configurations available for the test and local services.
But that's not the error we wanted, right?
So test mirror services, missing configuration. For
It's
the
saying
mirror.
that the configuration doesn't exist. Mirror local. Mirror S3. That's funny.
Wait. I mean, I wonder if it, like, why key error?
So key error means it's looking at the configuration YAML file and it can't find
That
one of these services, right?
can find.
So let me see the error again. They say missing configuration for the mirror active storage service. Configurations available for test and local service. Maybe we changed the wrong file. Because it says it does have a local and a test one. I don't see test there.
Yeah.
Maybe we're looking at the wrong file. Possibly.
But there's only one.
Did you save?
Yeah, it saves automatically.
That's fine.
But there's only one. Why would it?
Let me look at the test again. I want to see the beginning. Let's look at the beginning of the test. So config environments development.
This one is a huge file. Okay. Soft
So
delivery.
can we confirm that it's using new app, copy app, config environment. Is there a way to confirm that it's using that specific app?
Is there a way to confirm it's using?
Because I'm pretty sure it does, but it's saying that
How
it can't
did they-
find the. This is a different test. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I
it's
just wanted to
relevant.
see if they were using require service shared.
So this is just a service test. It's not using the dummy app.
No?
No. So we'll have to look at royalties to understand.
Okay. So let's go. Configuration, custom test, build app, config environment. Sorry, I got lost here. Where were we? But we added
Where does this file live? Storage.
in the active storage
Maybe.
test dummy.
So maybe is that being used by royalties? Maybe royalties uses another dummy file, a dummy app or something. Because maybe we're changing the wrong file.
Let's see. Application, but they don't. I don't see.
Fixtures. Let's see fixtures.
Yeah.
No.
Create
Let's
test.
see. Spec dummy. Let's look at spec. Is there a spec?
Oops.
So instead of test, let's look at. Is there spec? No. Can you do Ctrl P dummy or something? Dummy. So royalties test fixture. Dummy.
Royalties templates. Royalties test fix. Okay. That's the one.
Yeah, do they have a spec helper or something? Because I want to know how the test works. So what are they using
Yeah.
to generate the little app? that they run. Let's look at the test again. Can I see the test again?
This one?
Yeah. Let's look at the part we changed.
Oh, it doesn't.
Just move on the green. Is the green thing here?
Ah, okay.
So is that it? No.
Here.
Yeah. So app file, config environments development. This is creating a file. Rails routes. But how do they? So where does the rest come from? Where is the app coming from?
Routes prefix.
Because this app has to come from somewhere.
I think they have some methods at the top where they build stuff.
Config to prepare development. Yeah, this app has to come somewhere. Or maybe they kind of build it on the test. Because this is just adding stuff. App path. Maybe it's something related to app path.
Good.
Look at that.
This is a huge file.
Yeah, it's massive. App file, build app.
What is that build?
Lib my logger. Interceptor.
New app.
Expand app path. So where is that coming from? App path.
Let's
Search for app path. Let's see where does that come from? Maybe we could put pry in there and see where that stuff is coming from.
Yeah, it's not defined here.
Let's put pry in there and then just try to look at app path and see what we got. Because probably just copying that thing over.
Active start. Okay.
Yes, come.
Not in here, right? Because
just put it there. Binding pry.
Binding.
Yeah.
Binging. Binge. Not binge.
Because I wonder if they're either using some dummy app or they build the app with a bunch of little statements, and we have to figure out how to change that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So.
You have to add it to royalties as well.
Okay. But isn't this adding it to everything? Like royalties doesn't have it.
Gem file?
It just has the gem spec.
Just put a puts there. Should give you something.
But I don't understand why we can't use pry here.
Maybe you have to require.
Let's see, because the first time I think that
because
to work in this royalties you have to understand a little bit about it, because
it's just this is a gem, right? Royalties is a gem. So maybe you have to include on the requirements for the gem or something. But it would be nice to be able to just use it because you have pre-installed kind of your global gem file or something.
Yeah, because that royalties has everything. I mean, it would be super handy to be able to use it there. Oh, what happened? It's not doing anything. You know what I was thinking? Maybe we could create a first time issue on Rails for someone to update the docs with what Andrew said. Like that the disk service is intended for hey, something is going on here. Yeah, you said that it was hanging?
Yeah.
I don't think.
What was just require that you added?
Yeah.
It's funny. Yeah, should be. Big deal.
Is it internet? It is not.
It's working now.
Okay. So it's okay. Yeah, so I thought of creating a yay!
So let's look at app path queue.
Oh.
Queue app path.
Rails.
It creates a temp file. Can you look at the implementation for the app method? So go back to the file. So see that they have this app file method. I would love to look at the implementation of this.
Okay, let's see our.
It's probably a helper or something.
Let's see our cheat sheet. I guess we can just call this, right? So.
App
Sorry, what
file.
is app file?
So test helpers, app file, path contents. So path, app path. Okay.
What is path? Oh, right, because we are not there. It's just showing the definition.
Can you show? Just do W.
It's not working. I don't know why.
Where am I? It's because it's missing the other genes, maybe.
Okay.
So we have config environments development. So this is probably living inside the royalties folder, I would assume. But where do they get the stuff from? Because they're creating this file here, config environments development. Maybe it lives in a temp file, so they have to create the temp folder, and I guess they copy something over. They copy some app there, or maybe it's just little statements writing the little pieces of the app there.
What if I do the show source? Sorry, I just want to show my price skills. App path? App. Is it app path? No. If blocking. Okay.
Yeah, see, it grabs it from a temporary path, but I wonder, can you do ls on that folder? No, so not, you would run so there's a way to run Linux commands through pry. And I would like to see that temp folder and see what kinds of files they have, because maybe that can give us a clue of where that's coming from. So if you search for pry run shell command or something. Or you could even just do backtick, I think. Yeah, just do, if you do backtick ls and backtick again. Yeah, so you have changelog. You have, do you have a test, a temp folder or something? Let's look at apppath again. Apppath. Just do
the method?
apppath. No, just the variable.
Okay.
So you do backtick, you do ls apppath, but it needs to be it's a hashtag what is it called? The code block. It's a code block inside a string, so it's
This?
yeah, no, this, the other one, this, yeah, and then close it, because we want ls that folder.
What are those commands?
So you're just listing the files on that folder.
Okay.
So see that we have app, bin, config, gem file. There's even a gem file, so node modules. So that must be coming from somewhere. Even a readme, see?
Can you get the location of apppath?
So here's the thing. This is a temp folder that has the app code in there. So probably they copy a folder to that path, temporary path, and I wanna know what they're copying. So where does that come from? So maybe we can look at, rig file or the app folder. Let's
so we would
that.
do catch.
Just put app. Let's look at the app folder. So it has everything in there. Let's try controllers maybe. Do you have app controllers? Yeah, it doesn't have anything, because I want to find out where that thing is located, because they're probably copying that. There might be another dummy file. So how can we tell? Is there a config? Maybe try config. Yeah, so let's look at the config folder, and then see that there's storage. So let's do cat storage.yaml. Instead of ls, you do cat
storage.yaml.
Yeah, and let's see if we have the thing. Yeah, see, there's a bunch of stuff, so we can just search for Azure storage.
Can we do this?
Search for Azure storage, because then we're gonna find out where that stuff's coming from. Because see that they have a bunch of stuff. You just search for anything like Azure storage, because then we're gonna find the source of that.
Oh,
thing
you mean in the
code base? Yeah, because this is not the same file we were changing, right? So we were changing the wrong file.
So we have
so
royalties lib.
Yeah, okay, so that's it. That's what we need to change. So they even have a mirror.
Okay.
Let's just uncomment the mirror then, maybe.
Yeah,
see? So we have to change that guy.
Where is that located?
It's on royalties lib, rails generate, rails zap, templates config, storage, YAML, TT is probably a template file.
So let's maybe let's go back to that one then, right? So
yeah, so it's just kind of a template thing.
That is actually so cool.
So what we can probably do is just uncomment this. No, just the last.
But it needs to have the Amazon
I agree.
let's go with
I
Microsoft.
wonder if that is a bad thing.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
I mean,
comment
why
all
are
of
they commented? Maybe can we look at the?
Let's just put exactly the thing we created before.
Oh, I gave.
Yeah, let's just create a mirror one, but just for local and test. So the mirror has primary is local, and mirror is just test, and that should be enough.
Okay. Oh, why did it lose my? So primary.
Yeah, just put test, and then.
No, it has. Oh, I see what you mean. This one.
Yeah.
I was like,
just
no, it
use
has.
that.
It has to be one that is. that is.
And then
Yeah.
just remove that change that we added. Cause
No, I already did. That
did you
that
remove
previous
the-
one. We just have the test.
Okay.
This
cool.
one and this one.
Yeah, so it's probably going to fail, but give the right error,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Hopefully.
Like so this is cool because with Pry we can figure out where things are coming from, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you can't see it on the code.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because we would spend 2 hours just trying to figure
Yeah.
where things
Mhm.
were coming. So do we continue?
Yeah, just continue or exit. You can do exit, I guess. Yeah, so see, missing configuration for the mirror.
But the
Test local and production. Test local.
but it's a yeah, it's a
So it's the wrong name. Go back. So this is mirror.
sorry.
Not production. Cool. That
Wow.
should work now.
We're just testing. So maybe let's comment the binary pride then.
Mhm.
We're just testing how
Nice.
paying attention to the text we are. Okay,
Yeah,
but
that's
I
pretty
think
cool, like to
yeah.
create a test with a template app that you can use. It's
Mhm.
pretty cool, right? Nice. So that's what we wanted. It's
Mhm.
saying it doesn't have the routes you want.
Mhm.
So then we can change the code and it should work, right? So we have to implement it.
Yeah,
That's
but
TDD.
if we just like
Yeah, but
no, I
not
just
that
want
yeah,
to say
okay. I see what you mean.
because then this is a good stopping point for today. That's amazing. We are getting better with debugging. Yeah, we would spend 2 hours just trying to figure out. Okay, yeah, all right.
So I know what to do there.
Mhm.
So I can.
You want to do like a bad, well, not a
Yeah,
bad, but
let's
like
do
a
it in a
mhm.
bad way, and
Mhm.
then we can figure out later.
Okay.
So service, if it's service is a mirror,
Mhm.
you do something different, right?
Yeah.
Else you do that. So if
Wait, but we want. So, if do
you
this.
keep that, This is the else, right? So else if that, else you do that.
Ah.
So this is the else. So you can just
No, I'm not
just go back.
following.
No,
Sorry.
so line 82
Eh.
is just within an else. So just do if something else that. We're gonna implement the if, right? So just do
Okay.
if else it's that, right?
Okay,
and then
okay.
end. But then new line.
No, teach me.
And then close the if. Yeah. So this is the else, right? So if it's not a mirror, then you do that, right? But if it is a mirror, so if it's a mirror service,
I guess
yeah,
mirror service.
then we look at the primary and the mirrors, right?
Yeah, I think they had that's why I was looking. Oh wait, okay. I thought I had.
Just remove that.
Yeah. Okay.
But so you can just look at primary and mirrors.
Yeah, but I want to. Wait a
So
second.
what do you want to see?
I just want to. There was something like that.
Yeah,
like
so let's do that. So you can do service. You probably want to have a variable service.
So should we
blob whatever?
Okay, so probably here, right? So
Equals blob service.
I guess we could even, for example, return if service is new or something. But that's later. We're just testing the.
Yeah, if service is new, return false unless service or something. You can make it better later.
Yeah, I do not like unless, but.
Yeah, we can change it later, doesn't matter.
So if the service is a mirror service, we want to take a look at the service.
Dot primary.
Primary
and the mirror, so it's correct, the mirror and the primary.
So primary and
or
how can I say, for example, I have a list of mirrors and return me if any here.
Instead of each, you do any.
Right.
Mirrors any, and then mirror is whatever.
I don't remember how to.
I can tell you, so go back.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's mirror. So you do the tabs on mirror. Mirror is a disk service. Dot is a disk service.
So long.
And then primary as well. We're gonna make it better, but we can start there. Just is a disk service.
Got it. Yeah.
Same thing, same idea. And then run the test. This should solve it, and then we can do some cleaning. Cool. So it solves the problem. So now let's clean that up. So we care about the type of the service, not really about the service itself. So we could probably just look at the type and do a case, and then here what I would do is I would just put primary and mirrors in a list, and then do any on that, and that should look a little better.
Okay. Do you want to do this next time? I think it's already.
Yeah, that's fine. Just put a comment there. Say, hey, first bad implementation. To do refactor. Yeah, because we're on another branch, right?
Yeah.
So it's fine.
No, we
Then
are
remove
in
the
the.
stuff here.
We are not in a different branch, but
Create a
the
new
the
branch.
PR is CI skip. We can fix it later. I would rather
Yeah.
not because it's confusing to keep track with upstream and all of that. Okay. Yeah, let's just comment that. It's something that I just wanted to run real quick is the test in the active storage. It's not a long, it doesn't take that long.
Yeah, and maybe let's look at the commit.
Yeah, let's
stage some stuff.
yeah, the gem file.
Gem file, don't need to touch
No.
that. You
That
can
one?
add that stuff.
This
You
one.
don't need that stuff. You don't need it, so roll back on that.
I have been rolling that one back.
I think you didn't remove
Hmm.
it. Yeah, we need that.
And then the test.
We don't need that at all.
How can I just
So where, because this is just a little test, right, that we've done.
yeah.
So go here. Yeah, we're just testing price, so we can just roll back that change.
But this it stays.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah, that's what I
Sorry. No, I thought it was something else. Yeah, but just stage that stuff. You don't need to require price.
Well, I was going to do the opposite, like unstage that one.
No, you just select and then you stage that part. And then, yeah, we have what we need.
Where are you?
Probably
Stage.
give it a better name next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you want
Okay.
the new lines there.
Hmm.
These two new lines. I guess it's a good idea. Or else I think it's gonna be.
Can I?
Huh?
Oh.
You just stage. Just select everything and stage.
But then it's not.
Just select these lines and stage.
Okay, but it's getting the folder.
Select ranges. Yeah.
Ah, okay. It wasn't clear it was getting that line. Alright.
What else do we got? So gem file, no. Lock, no. We want that. We want that. We don't want that. Did you add this guy?
No, not yet.
So add that guy as well.
And this one.
This one. Yeah, cool. That's all we need for now.
Okay, so we didn't break the active storage.
What about royalties?
We can run the test, like. Yeah.
It's because we changed the royalties, not active. Yeah, we did change active storage as well.
Ah, but that method, we already saw that it didn't affect anything on active storage.
It's a new method. So
Yeah.
it only affects the routes, I guess.
It's so nice when you create something and then you use it, like the cheat sheet. Thanks, Justin, for putting that file.
For creating
the file. Yeah, and
cool.
And giving the talk on RailsConf. That was really cool.
Do you wanna show which talk you're talking about?
So it was
Justin Gordon, Ruby Magic. You can go to our website, hexdevs blog. Yeah, so there's a link there. Yeah, this one. Yeah, so that's a pretty good talk. Lots of good insights in there, and we learned about Pry, and we are using that, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Thanks, Justin.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to answer Zach real quick? Like,
yeah. What do you want to answer?
I don't know. I just want to say,
Yeah, just say, yeah, you're right. It makes sense.
It
Makes sense. It's not really a breaking change. Since there are routes, yeah, okay. And then that's it.
We'll wait for a decision.
I don't think you need to say that because it's kind of expected.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like emojis.
Emojis are nice.
Okay, I think this is great for today. And something that I would love to do would be to create a first time issue with that documentation update that we will do it, but I would love to have someone that have never contributed doing that, to be honest.
So you want to create an issue to fix documentation? Is that it?
Just so we could give a link to someone to work on it. Oh yeah, but it's a documentation, doesn't make sense to have an issue. Maybe we can just share on Twitter, like, no, anyway. Well, if someone is watching this, there is something in the documentation that I need to find. That's why I wanted the issue, you know, to
What
give
is
more.
the problem again? Sorry.
No, it's because it doesn't seem like that the disk service is clear, that is intended for test development.
Oh, I see.
But yeah,
So it's
I
not
will watch
mentioned.
on that.
Yeah.
I would take a look on that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's
but I would
not-
love to have someone new contributing, right? That would
it's
be
not
cool.
mentioned in the docs.
Or maybe it's not like super
Obvious.
obvious
Mm.
that you can use it for production, but it's not actually what is it for. Wow, I lied when I said that this wouldn't take a long time. Oh, did I saw a...
Is that an error or a warning?
I don't know. I can't even get to the beginning. It's running a bunch of things. Or is it
No,
not?
I guess it's fine.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
need to run everything.
It's probably taking a long time. So let's put a commit CI skip as well.
Maybe you wanna go to the main folder.
Why?
I don't like committing from. Yeah, it doesn't matter, but just what I do. Git commit.
So whip.
Handling mirror service.
And then let's put a CI skip. Oh,
Isn't that on the
PR, right?
PR name?
Well, let's put it
Yeah,
either
okay.
way.
We're gonna amend this so it's
Yeah.
fine. And the code, we're gonna clean up the code so it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Let's see if it.
I hope people don't try to review it.
Yeah. Like maybe we can.
But at least you said it's work in progress, so I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
It's kind of obvious, I guess.
Mhm.
But yeah, hope no one says, "Oh, your code sucks." Yeah, they don't say that.
Yeah.
They're cool people, but yeah, we do know that we're gonna clean up the code
Yeah.
because it's not a good way to. Yeah, like it's not a good way to do this, but it works. So now
Yeah.
we can just clean it up. And we have the test, which is
Mhm.
awesome.
Okay. So I guess that sums up today, which I feel that after a few months, we are actually understanding things better.
You mean the Rails code base?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's getting easier to figure things out. For example, using Pry to find the dummy app
Yes, that's
and then
that's
figure
cool.
out where that is coming from because it was very
Mm-hmm. It was hard.
No, I mean it was like inside
Oh.
a bunch of nested folders, so it wasn't really
Generated.
clear where all of that was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
But there's always a way to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So debugging is a cool skill to have.
Yeah, totally. So that's awesome for today. If I just wanted to share that we scheduled a watch party for next Saturday. We will still choose the talk, but the idea is to do the same thing that we did with Justin's talk. If you join our group here, you will know more the details, and we also provide a workbook that helps everyone learn better about the talk, and that's how we actually got the cheat sheet and everything. So come by if you want to join us. We are doing the open source Thursdays every week. Yeah, so subscribe, hit
Watch
the
party.
like button. I'm turning into a YouTuber now.
YouTuber.
Yeah.
Also, we've got some really cool things in the pipeline.
Yeah.
Really cool things coming up. So we expect to bring more people to help us
Yeah, exactly.
and teach us how to do this better. And if you have any feedbacks, please let us know. We are doing this to help the community, to help people learn. So your feedback is greatly appreciated.
Yes. Awesome. So if there isn't any questions or anything, that's it for today. Thanks for joining. I hope you are learning as much as we are. And see you next Thursday.
See ya. Bye bye.